Hi, Mr.
Hi, Harrison.
Last time I said no.
Okay.
It's recording.
All right, guys, we're going to continue solving our systems by graphing. Okay. The both problems are in standard form. Does everybody agree with that?
Yes.
Let's practice graphing by finding the x and y intercepts. So I'm going to take this first line, okay, and I'm going to find the x and y intercepts. I need a little space though, so give yourself a little space, guys. Put the little owl thing or whatever we want to call it. 2 blank points. Put zeros in the middle. The first point 0 for y. The second point 0 for x. Okay. Everybody take that 0 for and throw it into the equation. What would the equation say with y being 0? Gracie McGuire, what do you think?
It would be 3x plus y times 0, 0 times y equals 6.
Would it be safe to say it would be the same thing as 3x equals 6? Do we need to put that plus 0 there, people?
No.
Guys, you need to get to the point where you just get rid of it. Okay? 0 in for y, it's just going to vanish. What would you do to both sides to solve that thing, though, Grace?
Divide by 2.
What's x then? Take that 2, guys, and put it into the point. That's the x-intercept. And if you want to, I'd graph that point. Okay, one of them done. The point 2, 0 is on the x-axis 2 units to the right of the origin. Now, start all over. Take 0 and plug it in for x. What do you write? Come on, guys, take a risk. Catherine, what do you write?
Y equals 6.
Guys, you're starting to get this. It's going to all go away. So y equals 6. We don't even need to solve that anymore because y equals 6. Take that value and plug it into the point of the y-intercept, and 0, 6 would be 6 units up. Go ahead, peeps. The other one's negative. That's one no.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the other one is going to be negative. You're right, but this first one is positive y.
I was thinking of it.
Good catch. Good catch. All right, use your straight edge, guys. Boom.
Nice.
Use your straight, because this stuff has to be perfect. Because we got to have that. We got to have the intersection of those 2 lines line up pretty nicely. How about x and y intercepts for the next one? Looks like it's going to be easy or hard?
Easy.
Easy. Let's practice this. When y is 0, what's x? Plug 0, there'd be x equals 2. Okay? So I'm going to put a 2 for my x-intercept. Boom. Wow. It's the same thing. It's already on the line. We do want to finish the problem off, though. Take 0 and plug it in for x. So this one would be negative y equals 2. Divide both sides by negative 1, guys. Show that step. The y-intercept is actually negative 2. Draw your line through your 2 intercepts.
That's a nice line.
That's a pretty good straight line. Okay. Circle the point where they intersect. They intersected right on the x-axis there at the point 0, no, 2, comma 0. That's our solution. Okay? Phoebe.
How do you know, like, the answer, like, what number goes?
Okay, now you just have to know how to find a point on a coordinate system. So this point right here, and do you agree that all points are labeled x, comma y?
Yeah.
So the x value of that point is 2, and the y value is 0.
Okay.
So it's x, comma y, which is tricky because we're doing so much slope stuff, and that's y over x. Kids always get that confused. I get it. You gotta be careful.
So the x will always be the y is
On a point. The x's always come first on a point. Every point, Ange, is x, comma y. Slope is the change in y over the change in x. So it's tricky. All right, we got a couple special cases next. A little
there
slow.
it goes.
Oh, no.
There we go.
It's being recorded.
All right. Yes, we are recording.
Hold on.
All right.
We didn't record up
Guys,
to,
look at the equations in number 4. Those are some of the special cases.
Box away.
Okay. Which word are we going to write down with the first one? Is that Vux or Hoy?
Books.
Why is it Vux?
Because it has X.
Because it's an X. Write the word down every time, guys. Just a quick habit to get into. So, and the reason it's Vux is because it's an X equals line. That's the X part. What's the slope of that line, guys?
Undefined.
Undefined or no slope. That's what the U stands for. Then it's a vertical line. So to graph it, we're going to go to where X equals 4 and draw a vertical line. Everybody do that. Go to where X equals 4 units to the right of the origin, and then draw a vertical line.
That was a good video.
That was, yeah, Slope Dude was awesome. The worst curse word in math.
Undefined.
Undefined.
Undefined you.
So, all right, what word are we going to write down with y equals -2?
Negative.
Hoy. Because it's a y equals, there's only one variable in these equations. Those are the special cases. And it's a y equals line. What's the slope of that line? 0. Okay? 0. That's what the O stands for. The O's not an O, it's a 0. And then it's a horizontal line, and then at whatever value the y equals. So everybody go to where y equals -2 and draw a horizontal line. Okay? Put a big old point where they intersect and circle it. Angie, what is the coordinates of that point?
It is 4, -4.
I don't think it's negative though. It's that point would be 4, comma,
4, -2.
correct the mundo. 4, comma, -2. Okay? That's all we're doing today, guys. We're gonna graph more. You guys have 10 problems to do for homework. Okay? Terms.
Is it always going to be as a box away? Is it going to always be
The same numbers. Guys, that's a good catch. They caught on to this first period. If both lines are Vux and Hoy, the solution will be the actual numbers of the Vux and the Hoy. 4, -2, and the point answer is 4, 2. But that only works if both equations are special cases. Sometimes it goes like this. One of them's a Hoy, and then the other line has some kind of slope on it. That will not be the case like what happens here. That make sense?
Just get number 4 all the time.
If they were all Vux Hoy ones?
I would like
All right. Any questions, guys, on graphing? Check here. There you go.